Team PokeColors family, welcome back to yet another video. And guys, today we both, me and Alex, have come together to answer your guys' questions that you have left on our TikTok that we posted about I think it's about a couple weeks ago now at this point, or at least a week. But we're gonna talk about Pokemon, what's going on, all that kind of stuff, and we're just gonna have a good time. And we're thinking about doing a podcast. So if you guys are gonna be wanting that from us, be sure to leave a comment and also leave a like. Let us know you guys care about our content. So, Alex, how are you doing today?
I am good. How's the Team PokeColor family doing?
I don't know. They're gonna
That's
have
the
to
real
leave.
question.
They're gonna have to leave a comment and let us know. All right. So, first question comes from our man Jackson. All right. He says, this is from TikTok, and here it is on screen right now. You can see it if you're watching the video. He says, what is your favorite way to store cards? He says he finds himself switching from binders to top loaders, and that he's so indecisive. And I replied, I said, that's a great question. Definitely adding this one. So here it is. Alex, if you want to take this one, take it away. What's your favorite
Absolutely.
favorite way to store Pokemon cards or cards in general? It doesn't have to be Pokemon. It could be Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
or My Little Pony.
So like personally, I'm not a fan of the top loaders and ETBs. I'm more of the fan of in traditional binders, side-loaded binders. Zip up is the best, just because it's proven that zip up binders, side-loaded, are the best way to store your cards. There's absolutely no way for dust to get in. There's no way for your cards to fall out.
Right.
With top loaders and ETBs, if you want to get to the extreme, like yes, there's a possibility of dust getting on your cards. Same thing with your regular Ultra Pro. But I mean, if you're just going for something cheap, a lot of local card shops now are starting to carry the like side-loaded binders, similar to like the dragon skin that you've probably showed on our channel multiple times.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've definitely told um definitely told the fans, Team PokeColors family about them. They're really nice binders, and they're on Amazon. You don't have to pay scalper price from your local card scalper. You can buy them on Amazon for a lot cheaper. Um,
But yeah, I have like 5 binders now that are all side-loaded that I keep my cards in.
it's funny you say that because I'm looking and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 binders now. Jeez. I really need more though, honestly, with my plans of completing sets. Like I need more. But personally, the way I like to sort cards, as Alex said, is definitely going with the binder side load, zipper, like seal it up route. Although not all my binders have zippers on them, one of them does, and that has my WotC base set through Team Rocket sets that I'm trying to complete as I just, find the cards on eBay or in card shops or as I go in my collecting journey. But I have recently moved most of my modern hits or pulls, whatever you want to call them, to top loaders in a ETB just because of the fact that I am running out of binder space. And I need more binders, but I'm like at the same time, like I don't really need to buy. I don't want to buy any more binders. I'm just like I need them, but I don't want to buy them. So I have a mixture of both keeping cards in binders as well as top loaders, and I even have a couple cardboard boxes that I have my bulk stored in. That's a pretty good way to store bulk. But I do have some like V's and VMAX cards just chilling in one of my cardboard boxes that you usually store bulk in.
I guess a little add-on to this topic. Sleeves is another big deal.
Oh yeah,
Like try
absolutely.
to avoid the ETB sleeves fresh out of an ETB pack. Because a lot of times those, because they have like a natural curve to them, can add that curve to your cards.
Oh yeah, that happened
So
to
what
one of
is,
mine before. It was awful.
yeah, it's happened to a few of mine. So you definitely want to stick to penny sleeves or sleeves from card shops that don't come like super curved.
Right. Well, and I just opened a Venusaur VMAX box and taking a look at the sleeves. they are really not that warped compared to what they used to be. So I think they are getting better with them, but I would definitely avoid putting them in there at all costs unless that's all you have. I like at least if it's
Hmm.
bent in a sleeve, at least it's still sleeved and you don't risk like scratching the hollow or anything like that. But at the same time, the bend warping, it can be fixed, but it is quite annoying to some collectors. So it's really just a preference thing. But like Sun and Moon arrow sleeves and earlier, like absolutely not. Don't even mess with those guys. Like cheap ass rubber, not worth it. Honestly.
I mean, not wrong.
Okay, Alex, you're gonna like this next question. This is from Smiley Face Rui, RUI. Um, this person asked if you would pick a Pokemon to remove, who would that be?
Ooh,
And I was like, dang, I don't know. Do you want to go for like an ugly one, or just one that doesn't make sense, or one that you just don't like the look of?
Dunsparce.
Dunsparce? Why Dunsparce?
Dude, it has no evolution, it has no mega. It is a normal type. This serves absolutely no purpose.
Yeah, you're right. Dunsparce has no purpose.
Awful moveset. No special abilities, really.
Oh man. That's such a great question because there's so many that I would remove, and I'm just trying to think of like what one I would take out first. Um, what Pokemon would you? Which, if you could pick a Pokemon to remove, who would that be? I'm trying to think of just some like stupid ones that I just hate the look of. I'm having a mind blank right now. I would probably have to go with. Gosh, man, I don't know. I'm really thinking about Klefki right now because he's kind of like, you know, just some keys, and it's like I think of that video on from YouTube from years back. It's like Klefki has the keys to your house, the keys to your whatever, your garage, the keys to the gates of whatever. I don't know. I think Klefki's a pretty dumb Pokemon. I really don't. Okay, I got nope. I take that back. I just thought of Galarian Ponyta. Get the hell out of here. I am not
Yeah,
one for
seventh My Little
Brony.
Pony.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Galarian Ponyta and Rapidash line. Just get out. I don't care. Rainbow horses and Pokemon, it just doesn't sound like. I mean, I get it. They're trying to appeal to different audiences, but as a 22-year-old male, I don't care about rainbow ponies. That's just me,
I mean,
though.
Pokemon's not audienced to 22-year-old males.
I know. Sad but true. Gosh. Can't believe I forgot about Galarian Ponyta. All right, this is from Shelby Carter. What was your first Pokemon pack?
Ooh, that is a very good question.
I know, I don't know that I have a particular pack, but I do know of some types of packs that I might have first opened when I was younger. Do you have any ideas?
Um, Definitely EX Delta Species, I believe, was my very first pack.
Really?
Yes.
Did you pull anything?
I remember because I had the Starmie species.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, all I can remember is like a few Diamond and Pearl, some Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Right.
But
I think.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Delta Species for me.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, that's about the time frame. I think my first pack. I mean, hell, I don't know. I remember my first, like, my childhood collection before I gave it to you, and then before you gave it to me, and before I sold it, basically. Um,
Hmm.
I'm fairly certain I remember, like, there's certain cards, artworks that I remember from growing up when I had Pokemon cards, and they were all from like the EX era, but it was like Dragon Frontiers was like the most cards
Yeah.
that I recognized the most from my childhood. So I'm gonna go and assume that my first pack was Dragon Frontiers, um, just because I just had a lot of those cards. in my
Hmm.
binder growing up somehow. But I don't remember like actually opening them. I just remember always having them, which is
I
kind
do
of
have a
weird.
vivid, very vivid memory of with my aunt who I don't think I've ever mentioned on the channel who supplied my Pokemon collection for quite some time. Not fully, but very much helped
Right.
in the come up of the original two collections that I had
Yeah.
and the start of my current collection, which I've pretty much taken over financially throughout the past
Good
probably
for
a
you. Good
year.
for you. I'm clapping. I don't know if that picks it up or not. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. If anybody didn't know on our channel, me and Clark do everything for ourselves financially. All the cards that we own, all the packs that we open is all us.
Yeah. Most of the time, unless it's like get like birthday gifts or Christmas gifts or
Birthday, Christmas,
gifts.
yeah,
Like we don't ever go out and just harass people and be like, buy me Pokemon. Like my local
yep.
Walmart has a 1 card limit. Can you buy me this pack? Like nah, bro. Just buy one
And
pack
anytime,
and get out. It's not that hard.
most of the time when somebody else buys packs for us, it's usually us paying a pack for it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's mostly in your
So
case, but yeah, I know what you're
yeah.
saying.
But anywho, I do have a very, very vivid memory back in the day of buying a Delta Species pack as well as like some like Equestria horse pack, and I
Questia
pulled that
horse.
Starmie as my reverse.
That's sick. Dude, remember when I sent you that PSA, I think it was an 8 Starmie for like 90
Yep.
bucks?
Yep.
You regret not buying
I
that?
No, because I wanted a PSA 10.
Oh, okay, well, it might be a little bit more than 80 bucks at that point.
That's kind of it's, that's a special card in my heart.
Yeah, my special card is my Dragonite EX Delta
Yep.
species because that's why I remember like I only ever had one EX as a kid growing up with the packs that I had bought, and it was the Dragonite, and that's the one I remember the most from my childhood. So like that would be like my
Hmm.
mandatory PSA
Okay.
10 card.
Super off track side question here. But this could just fill in for a Q&A question.
Okay, that's valid.
Okay. So what is your top five most nostalgic cards? Like important to you nostalgia wise?
Okay, that's beautiful, beautiful question. Number one,
And
definitely,
reasons why. Gotta
yeah,
give the
yeah,
reason behind it.
yeah. So definitely number one being the Dragonite EX from
Absolutely.
Dragon Frontiers, which actually I can pull up the card because I got Dragonite EX. So Alex, you can't see this, but you guys watching can see
I know
this.
exactly which card you're
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about.
So this card right here, this was the only EX card from my childhood that I ever had pulled or gotten my hands on somehow. And it's just like I remember as a kid, like I was just so into the Pokemon like card itself. Like I didn't play the trading card game. Like it wasn't until you actually taught me how to play and back in like 2015 that I actually got into the trading card game. But, like as a kid, I never played. I just looked at the cards and that's all I cared about. And I remember I would sit and stare at Dragonite in my binder that I had for like minutes or not minutes, that sounds weird. Not like hours, but like at least 20 minutes a day. I would just look at it and just look at the card itself, and it was just something that I just like to do. So that's probably my first one, like my most nostalgic. My second one, thinking back, there was a Wurmple for some reason that I remember.
A
Like
Wurmple.
yeah, EX Legend Maker Wurmple. Um, I remember the artwork
Was
because
it the stamped or the regular?
it was just the regular, but
I think I know which card you're talking about here.
it's real defined where his like mouth is, where and it looks like just a big two butt cheeks. And I remember
Hmm.
like I would tell people because I couldn't pronounce the name. I was like I didn't know how to say that Wurmple, so I was like I just call this one butt face. And I remember that very vividly. So like that's why this guy has stuck with me in my mind for so long. I just always, as a kid, I always called Wurmple buttface because I didn't know how to say the word Wurmple. I couldn't read it. So that's probably my second one. Um, there was a Wooper that was stamped that I did have from Delta Species. It's where he's in space. It's from Dragon Frontiers, of course.
Yep.
So pulling it up now. here he is. He's like looking. He's in space, and there's some like yellow vortex above his head or something. And I remember looking at this card for not hours, but same with Dragonite. Like I'd look at him, and this one just takes me back to those early 2006 days of being into Pokemon, but not knowing how to play the card game, which is cool because that's about all you care about as a kid. My little cousin came in from Boston to visit over the holiday, and he doesn't care about the artworks. He cares about the HP. It's like he thinks 120 HP Pokemon is better than a 50 HP, even though it may not be or whatever. So like as you get older, you just change with how you appreciate the cards, whether it's artwork, monetary value, or HP. Um, Fourth nostalgic, probably gonna be. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's any others from my like early childhood I can think of at the moment. But going back to 2015 when I first got reintroduced to Pokemon, thanks to TeamPokeColors member Alex here, I was funny story. We were riding the bus home from school one day, and it was the Furious Fists release day. And I remember you were telling me about it. I'm like, Furious Fist, like that sounds sweet. Like, yeah, it's a new Pokemon card release. It comes out today. It was a Friday. I remember it was a Friday release, and that was what started my curiosity. And um, it wasn't until I had went to Boston actually that year in 2015 that I wanted to try to find a booster box. I didn't care what set, but I had one in mind, and it was Plasma Freeze, and we never were able to find one, but I ended up ordering one. And when I got back, I was able to open it, and I pulled a Latias. No, sorry, Latios. It was a Latios that I pulled. Latios EX Full Art from Plasma Freeze. Beautiful card. One of my favorite Pokemon, not to mention as well. Where is he at? Where is he? Oh yeah, right here. Pulled this bad boy. I'm pretty sure, or maybe it's a Latias. I pulled one of them. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the video that is still on YouTube, but definitely one of these guys because it was like my first like big dog pull from a booster box. So that was pretty nostalgic, and plus Plasma Freeze is just a beauty set, anyways. And then fifth to last card and the most nostalgic. Trying to think here. Oh. Uh, Probably. Shoot, man. I don't know. Tough one. I thought of the other one so quickly, and then this last one's just like I'm like I don't know. Trying to think if there's any more like from Dragon Frontiers that I remember, but I don't want to have to like sift through the whole collection or the whole set.
Was there any from like the XY series that just really sit hard with you?
Oh yeah, bro. Absolutely. So Mega freaking Gengar from Phantom
Phantom
Forces.
Forces?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just the regular old Mega EX. It's only worth like $21 now, but not the shiny promo or not the secret rare, but just the regular. I opened a Phantom Forces booster box and I pulled one of these bad boys in that box before I sold everything. And I just remember, I mean, looking at the card right now, like it's just there's so many cool like colors and it's just really vibrant. It's just like the artwork is just nutty. But yeah, those are my 5 top most nostalgic cards. All right,
So,
lay
my
it
number
lay
one.
down the law. What do we got?
My number one is that Starmie from Delta Species, just because it was the first holographic or reverse or shiny thing that I've ever pulled.
Yeah, let me see if I can
So
maybe see if I can pull it up right here. It is.
yeah, pull a picture. There you go.
Yeah, and it's funny too because I remember you having this card because I remember looking at this
Mhm.
card thinking how sweet it was, and it's still sweet now, bro.
So yeah, that's
Wow.
number one. I told the story behind that. My number two is going to be Celebi Prime from Heart Gold Soul Silver era.
Yeah, there it
Uh,
is. Beauty card as
that one,
well.
I pulled that card from when I was like a little kid and just kept it because it was a legendary Pokemon. And at the time, um, I'm actually gonna make this a double. So there's also that Celebi from the movie, the 2000 movie that
Yep.
you gave me for my birthday when I was like 14.
Let me see if I can find it here.
I'll put those two together because they're both Celebi, but like
Oh
Back at the
yeah.
time, when I pulled that card and you gave me that card, there was a special GameStop Celebi event for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, where you could go to GameStop and it'll trigger an event in game with your DS.
Right.
So I went to it and got the Celebi. So I still have that Celebi today too.
That's sweet. Yeah, the
So yeah,
Celebi.
those two those two cards are gonna be like a double for my number two spot.
Okay.
Number three is gonna be the full art Mega Rayquaza from Roaring Skies.
Oh yeah.
Uh, we were at pre-release, our very first pre-release ever, and Clark pulled that card.
This bad boy right here. I remember that, dude. I want to get this card
And
back so bad too.
I have it. I have the original.
I know you have the original, but I want one
It
for
is
myself.
after that pre-release set when we got the staff card and everything. I was like determined to complete it. So I got that card from Clark and completed the set, and still have it in my completed set.
Yeah, it's so awesome. It's such a good set too, really.
It is. My number four is going to be the Gold Reshiram. That from Legendary Treasures. First booster box I ever opened was Legendary Treasures, and that was the first like secret rare I ever pulled from a booster box.
Oh yeah.
That was like Christmas of 2016, I think. 2015 maybe.
Yeah.
Got that booster box. Insane pulls. That was craziest booster box ever for a first. And then
Jeez.
lastly, my number five spot. Man, you were right.
I
It's
know.
tough for that last
Four
spot.
is like bam. But five is like I don't know. Like I gotta think a second. What about?
Definitely,
Oh,
definitely
go ahead.
Baller Suicune.
Oh yeah, dude. So many freaking fun
We would
battles.
battle for cards
Oh yes.
all the time when we were kids, and it was during the EX series
Yeah.
of like XY. And there was a Suicune card from Plasma Blast that had an ability that
Safeguard.
no, yeah, and Safeguard that no EX Pokemon could do damage, effects, anything to Suicune. And it had two attacks, and the second attack was one colorless, two water, and it did like 120 damage.
Close. One attack, and it was 70 damage for one water and two colorless, but close enough.
So yeah, I would make decks full stacked with those
Yep.
and just sweep Clark's cards.
Yep. And then we would do like decks where we said we weren't gonna have them in there, and we just sneak them in there anyways.
Yep, yep,
There's Baller Sigilyph too, bro. We forgot about Sigilyph.
that's true. I use the Suicune more than Sigilyph, but if you use the Sigilyph, you could throw that Mewtwo with the X ball.
Baller Sigilyph. Safeguard. Nope. This Sigilyph had the same thing the Suicune had.
That's funny. So what is the next question from TikTok?
Yeah. So going back, got I don't even know how to say that. Yandere Forever 10 says, "What's your favorite Pokemon card and why?"
Take nostalgia out of it for this. Nostalgia has nothing to do with your answer.
Right. My favorite probably Gold Star Reggie Ice.
Ooh.
Just because of the artwork. Let's see if I can find it. Actually, I can't even find it. Yeah, the artwork is insane. The holo's insane, and the Pokemon is cool. Not to mention, it's a shiny version of the Pokemon, so like that's even cool. And I don't know. It's just I just like the look of it. I mean, I could really pick any of the gold stars, any of the EX
For
Plasma
sure.
full arts from Plasma Blast, Plasma Freeze, but this one, like, if I could choose to have one card and like it be like the only card I could ever have to look at, it'd probably be the Regice, just because like, and blue's my favorite color too, so it kind of goes on that too, because it's all blue, with it being a water type. Yeah,
Hmm.
Regice Gold Star. I want to get my hands on one of these days.
Dude, imagine if you could get one graded.
Oh, God. Well, I could get a damaged one for $150, so woohoo.
Shoo!
Let's see how damaged it actually is, though. Oh, they don't even have pics. Jerks. Yeah, 275 for a moderately played one. Yeah, no thanks. That's too much money. I'll talk to Hamza before I even try to pay that much.
The boy Hamza.
Oh yeah. What about you, boss? What's your favorite?
So
Non-nostalgic.
unfortunately, I sold mine. I made a very good profit on it, but it has to be the Hidden Fates Umbreon.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, just recently I've been really missing that card, probably with the new EV set coming out.
Yeah, and probably because I have one now and you don't.
And you have one, yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly, Umbreon baller Pokemon as is, but with a shiny and it's blue and it's Hidden
Mm.
Fates. Like, yeah, beautiful card as well.
I pulled two of them too. That's the funny part.
I know. Oh, that sucks. You get a damaged one for $98.
Phew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alrighty, last question from the TikTok. Somebody with a cat emoji as a name wants to know what our rarest card is.
Ooh, rare is in valuable or rare is in hard to find?
I think hard to find is what defines rarity nowadays. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, probably hard to
Um,
find.
Probably in current condition too. I'll take into factor.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay, I'll let you answer this first.
Okay, mine hands down has to be my Crystal Kingdra.
Oh, yes.
Because not only is it a freaking crystal card, but not to mention it's like you don't ever see those on eBay in a collection. You don't ever see them at a
Mm-hmm.
local card shop. You don't ever see them like anywhere anymore. Right here. I got my hands on one because a buddy of ours bought a couple collections, and the guy that he bought from had two of them, so he's okay with trading one of them to me. And yeah, beautiful card, Crystal Kingdra, hands down my rarest card because yeah, pretty rare.
Uh, my
Freaking Aquapolis.
my rarest card, with considering condition and how minty it is definitely my Shadowless Zapdos from base set. It's an easy PSA 7 or 8. Extremely minty. I got it for an absolute steal on eBay.
Oh yeah, I know you did.
I paid $40 and it would grade high. I also have the Gold Star Raikou, but it's quite beat,
Right.
so I'm not gonna count that.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
find it.
definitely the Shadowless Zapdos.
They don't even show the Shadowless version on here. Oh wait, here we go. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Go back. I want to see a freaking Shadowless Zapdos. Okay, well it's basically this, but there's no shadow on the right side. So I mean, it looks the same as this if you guys are interested. Yeah, that does conclude all the questions from TikTok. If you guys did enjoy this video, enjoyed me and Alex hanging out talking, let us know in the comments section below. We're considering doing a podcast to be like once a week type thing. Just kind of get to talk to you guys. We'd probably go live on YouTube and do this and talk to you guys, get to hang out, talk about Pokemon, talk about market crap, talk about new products, all that stuff. Anything Pokemon related, really. But yeah, if you guys are interested and would consider watching that, let us know in the comments section below. And if not, let us know as well, because any comments do help us out with the YouTube algorithm. So, you could comment like something like soggy wet hot dog or something, and it would still help out the video. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been a Team PokeColors Ask Me Anything. Have a great day, guys. Peace.